Mambo vipi? Karibu tena kwenye channel yetu na pia podcast yetu kama kawaida. Mimi naitwa Anita Santuri. Hapa huwa ni safe space. Tunazungumza mambo mengi ambayo yanatukumba sisi kama binadamu na pia yale ambayo yanakumba watu wengine. Huu mwezi wa 3 huwa ni mwezi wa watu ambao wanaishi na ulemavu ubongo ama ukipenda cerebral palsy. Sawa. Na kwa wale wengi ambao wanajua huwa mimi niko na mtoto ambaye anaugua ama anaishi na condition ya cerebral palsy. He's almost 6 years now, and I must say it has been amazing. Challenges kibao, ups and downs, lakini mwisho wa siku tunaishi tu vizuri. So kama wewe ni mgeni, tafadhali subscribe to my YouTube channel na pia podcast, na kama usha subscribe tayari unaweza ukalike na pia ukashare. Ndani ya studio this afternoon siko peke yangu, niko na physiotherapist ambaye huwa namuona pia mtoto wangu. Since nikuja Nairobi ndo amekuwa akimfanyia therapy mtoto wangu, and I thought itakuwa bora aje share experience yake kama therapist kwa miaka ambayo amefanya kazi, na pia atuambie what are the do's and don'ts za mtu kutofanya mazoezi wakati unaishi na ulemavu wote tu, lakini tuna concentrate sana na cerebral palsy. Karibu sana.
Asante Anita.
Naomba waambie watu unaitwa nani?
Anita, just before niseme jina yangu, mimi ni health professional na huwa tunasema health is the greatest wealth.
Health is the greatest wealth.
Yes, that somebody can ever have.
Okay.
Yeah, actually you may have a lot of money, but it can't give you wealth. But you can have a good life and get the wealth.
Okay.
So that is how I define health. Now, kwa majina naitwa Collins.
Okay.
Yes.
Collins Okoth.
Collins Okoth. Collins Okoth is my name.
Hey.
Yeah. I am an expert in dealing with physical disabilities.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done this for the past 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Okay. Miaka mingi sana. How has the experience been for 10 years? Najua umekutana na watu wengi. Do you have success stories?
Yeah. I need the success stories that I can share. With medical is a little bit tricky. You find that if you don't have the passion to do the work, especially for the medical, it can't work.
Ni lazima ukuwe na passion.
Yes. Because sometimes unakutana na some cases unaona kama cerebral palsy presentation ni tofauti.
Yes.
Na mtu akikuja pale akwambie this is what I'm going through. You have to listen to this person and you have to empathize. You assume today I'm good, I'm also a parent at the same time.
Yes.
You understand? So you never know, nobody is safe from living with such conditions. So today niko safe. It's like an accident. Today mtu wako sawa, kesho atakuwa na shida.
Yes.
So it is not something to be happy about, but you have to live with it. And lazima ujitie moyo, ukuwe na hopes, because these are things that happen. We have to live with them, and there's also God there. And finally, there are medical intervention that has come in. Personally, I've experimented them and I've seen the outcome. There is hope.
There's hope.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo hata kama una mtoto mlemavu, haijalishi una ulemavu gani, there is hope, my friends. There's hope.
There is hope. Yes.
Personally, naweza nikasema from my experience, and nimekuja Nairobi size. You've seen Jude size 4 months.
It's about 4 months.
Yes, 4 months. And kati ya 4 months, I think there was a month that we didn't come for therapy. Tulikuwa tumetravel. And so far, so good. Far, so good. Yes.
Yeah, it motivates me. You know, as a medical professional, now ukipata you get a good report from the client that you're managing. Yani inakutia moyo. You feel the happiness.
Yes.
Almost to compare to the parents.
Cerebral Palsy month, mwezi wa 3 ni mwezi ambao it's a very emotional month for so many parents, including me, kwa sababu it's a constant reminder kwamba either you are going to have a disabled child forever, or you put more effort, mtoto akue kidogo na afadhali, or awe hata kuna ile mtu yuko severe kabisa, hata ukafanya therapy.
Yes.
The only thing unaweza ukafanya ni labda ease to ile pain probably, but maybe anaweza kuwa hata kuwa na mabadiliko. Je, kuna conditions ambazo haziwezi kupata mabadiliko with therapy?
Now with the cerebral palsy now that you're in the month that we are celebrating
CP.
CP, those children that are living with this condition. Of course, as a medic, you have to be honest. Yes. So these are conditions that will always affect part of the brain. There are tissues in the brain, and once they may be affected, there are very little chances that they can regenerate. However, still with the medical intervention yenye iko utapata, we look at the functionality. The makeup of a human being, this functionality part of it. There is that need, hata kwa mtoto akuambie something, afanye something, ama move from one place to another. So as a medic, we bring together this intervention so that we may ease the life of these children. At least they able to recognize things, they are able to touch something, and it doesn't get worse. And actually, what I can tell you on it, with the medical intervention, the physiotherapy that we do, the rehabilitation that we do, we'll always make sure that these conditions doesn't get worse. Now, as you said, you also have a child that is living with the same condition. There are complications that it comes with. Most of the time you'll find stiffness.
Mtoto mkono anajikunja tu all the time.
Anajikunja. Stiffness, and it comes with the pain. And by the end of the day, even the cognition also becomes a problem. Now, with the physiotherapy that is in place, we make sure that these stiffness are not there because they bring pain. So if they are not managed, they become worse, and the child will always cry. If they are managed well and they are taken care of properly well, I've seen cases whereby a child is treated through physiotherapy, through other devices that we also design, to an extent that they even move by themselves. Unapata mtoto ametengenezewa walking frame, so anatembea tu nayo akienda. As much as it is not 100%,
but inamsaidia. Kama kuna mtu unaishi naye pale nyumbani, mtoto unaishi naye na anaishi na ulemavu, usimweke nyumbani, because daktari mwenyewe ashasema there is hope. I know it's tiring, and when it comes to ugonjwa ambao una deal na brain, sometimes inakuwa ngumu kidogo. Manake as a parent, kukaa na mtoto ndani ya nyumba knowing fully well that huyu mtoto ana depend kwangu mimi 100%, it's always draining. It's draining sana. So let's go back to causes. Ni nini ambayo watu CP inasababishwa sana na nini? Mara nyingi mimi naweza nikasema ile yangu ambayo niliambiwa na daktari. I think I was told when I went for diagnosis now, I was told mtoto alikuwa amechoka. Na mtoto hakulia because I was in labor for 3 days. The 4th day ndo nikafanya operation. So mtoto alichoka kwa tumbo. So that is one of the main causes ya CP. Are there other causes zenye mtu anaweza akapata CP either ukiwa mchanga ama ukiwa mtu mzima?
Well, CP is classified into different categories based on the causes. Like the one that you said, the basic one is before a child is born. Yes. It's with the research it is rated 75%. So utapata wakati mama anaenda kujifungua, because of complications that are always there. There's some complications that are unavoidable. There. A mother can be in labor for excess time, more than the time that is there. We call it prolonged labor. So wakati mama amekaa in a prolonged labor, unapata mtoto anachoka. So akichoka, wakati anatoka, because amechoka, kuna oxygen cut. Oxygen inaenda kwa brain. So the tissues ndio ifanye kazi, inataka oxygen. So at that time mtoto amechoka. In the basic language, mtoto akizaliwa basically inafaa alie. Na huo tunasema akilia, then the lungs inafunguka and the oxygen gets into the brain. But in this case, because mama amekaa kwa labor for a long time, mtoto amechoka past the time. So utapata mtoto amechoka hatalia. So the researchers are saying utapata oxygen haijaenda kwa brain. So they are part of the brain that is affected. So that is the first cause. The second cause, utapata either at the time of delivery, mtoto amepata injury, tunaita traumatic. Maybe there are some equipments that sometimes are used
ikamfinya brain labda,
kusaidia mtoto kutoka, so ikafinya mtoto ama mtoto ameanguka, something like that, then that will also bring the problem to the brain. Like mtoto azaliwe na anguke na kichwa gonge kichwa mahali,
that's very dangerous.
Yes.
Okay.
Then there is also another category, unapata mtoto ashakuwa maybe due to an accident ameanguka, or amegongwa na gari, something like that,
which can also happen kwa watu wazima pia.
Kwa watu wazima, kwa watu wazima sasa tutaita stroke.
Kwa watu wazima ni kama ni stroke sasa.
Yeah, so ita present kama stroke.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So those are some of the categories that the causes of these.
When do you realize kwamba my baby has a problem?
Well, now these what we call developmental stages in a child, or milestones. So naturally when a child is born, utapata a newborn baby will always respond to external stimuli. Like ukishika mtoto, assuming mtoto is lying there na umshike, umtap hivi, atageuka jaribu wa kuangalia. So when you don't see this in a child, the first thing you should be worried, why is this not happening? But normally utapata is a big challenge to the primates. We call them the primates, the first timers, because they don't know what to look at. Now when I take to the basic developmental stages, utapata it is recorded that at the age of 4 months, about 4 months to 5 months, a child should start sitting. So if you have a baby amefika 4 months, approaching 5 months, this baby has a problem in sitting, then you should be worried.
Okay. Si mtu anaweza sema nina matiti yangu ni yale ya pole pole.
Now, and again, ikifika like tuseme 6 months, approaching 7, we assume or we believe the child should start crawling. Inafaa mtoto anatambaa, anze kutambaa. Wako hatambai. Try find out. Ikifika 8 months, approaching 1 year, 2 months, mtoto inafaa ameanza kusimamia vitu, something like that. Na uoni kama mtoto anafanya hivyo,
there must be a problem. Okay.
Now again, there is response, cognition. Now you call a child, or maybe you tap the child, they don't respond. So utapata cognition is very low. You should be worried. I'm not saying all these conditions are leading to CP, but the other conditions, but that is the milestone that we look at when you are doing the assessment in cerebral palsy. Yes.
Okay. Watu wengi wame associate CP na uchawi. A good example from where I come from. When you're living well, you have maybe a good salary, you are driving a car, unaishi kwa nyumba nzuri. People will always associate CP with witchcraft or cultism. Nishaambiwa mimi mwenyewe tokea watu wanazungumza kando mpaka wakakuja kunifa, Anita si umwachilie mtoto wako jamani, kwenye ulimweka si umtoe. Nikamwauliza nilimweka wapi? Nikamwambia acha kumtoa mtoto kafara. Like these are my family members, extended family members. So my home think up to date that mtoto wangu nilimtoa kiti for me to be wealthy. Of course I'm not wealthy. I'm just okay. Yes. So do you think there's any association between uchawi na ulemavu, haswa watoto ambao wanaishi na ulemavu? Maana kuna mtoto anaishi na CP, kichwa kiko normal, same normal size.
Yes.
But now an instant like my son has CP and microcephaly because the head is small. Now, is there any connection?
Anita, you're not alone in that. I've heard of stories. Yeah, I've seen a mother bring a child to the facility and they cry. I just give them a shoulder to cry. I feel like crying with them, but at times
just
have to be strong for them. Well, the same story I was told by a lady that ametoa mtoto kafara. That is because she was doing well, she was hardworking and all that, and that affected her so much. But I want to assure you, it is not that.
Okay.
In CP cases, these children living with cerebral palsy, it's not the muscle that has a problem. The muscles are just okay. It's the brain that is unable to send the signals to the muscles. You know, for me to move my hand like this, the brain has to communicate so that I can move my hand.
Yes.
So utapata it is just the brain that is affected. This is a part of the brain that is affected. Yenye inaleta hiyo. Not that umetoa mtoto kafara. It is not like that. And it is true for a very long time. Utapata hao watoto wenye wako na hii shida wamekwa kwa nyumba. You can't see them.
Hawatolewi nje, yani
wamefichwa tu. Somebody would not want anybody else to know the way you can disclose to the public that you have a child living with this condition. And these children keep on suffering because we have to keep it a secret.
Okay.
So to me, I would say it's not
connected.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not connected.
Where you work, please, and allow me to tell you where this guy works, because I take my son there at least 3 times a week. Limbs Orthopaedic.
Yes.
Iko unaona ile barabara ya kwenda Isipe Kasarani, yo? It's along that road, just right opposite Kasarani police station.
Exactly.
Yes, that's where the therapy is done. Ukitaka kwenda kufanyiwa assessment just before ufike Kise. So there's a clinic pale inaitwa Limbs Orthopaedic.
Yes.
Limbs Orthopaedic, yes. So unaweza kaenda pale kama uko na mtoto ambaye unajua kabisa labda haujampeleka kufanyiwa assessment na labda unafikiria anaweza kuwa yuko na issue. It's better you know mapema so that you are able to tell or to give that child support they need. You guys also make equipment.
Yes. Now, just to add something on whatever you said. At Kasarani, basically we do the therapy for those children, and we train them to use the appliances, the devices, ama vifaa ambazo tunatumia kuwasaidia
watoto.
Watoto. Na ukiteremka with the same road, ukiteremka chini, there is where we do the fabrication of this thing. We design them. Yes. We do them. They are custom made. So we do them in accordance to the size ya mtoto.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason as to why we do this, besides therapy, as much as we're doing the therapy, but we need to do the training as well.
Yes.
Lazima mtoto aitrainiwe. Just in a normal scenario, ndio mtoto asimame, kuna training, natural training yenye mtoto ana undergo. So ukipata mtoto wako na CP, this condition that affects the brain, we still need to train. Actually, basically, the treatment that we're doing is to train them to catch up with the milestone.
Re-educate the brain.
Yeah, assuming, Santuri, you want to train a child to sit. You know, because it comes with a lot of weaknesses.
Yes.
We'd always design a supportive appliance yenye mtoto atavalishwa on the back so that akikaa asije akapatikana na shida nyingine tena.
That is the corset?
Yes, the corset.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it the corset.
Because, you have a sample?
Yeah, you have a sample here.
Okay. Because I think a lot of people wanakosa kuelewa ni unaenda tu kufanyiwa therapy and then hiyo story inaisha. So I think here,
so
hii ni miguu.
Hiyo ni ya miguu chini.
Okay.
So Anita, this is the corset.
Okay. Hii ni sini ya mtoto mchanga. Hii ni ya mtoto mdogo.
Hiyo ni ya mtoto mdogo.
Okay.
Hiyo ni ya mtoto mdogo.
So this is the corset. This is how the corset. My son has one like this, but yeye yake ni kubwa. My son has one like this, and we normally put it on wakati anataka kukaa chini ama anataka tunamsimamisha kwa ile standing head, but right now he's outgrown it. Wakati anasimama tunamsimamisha bila corset, so which means he's doing very well. Yes, thanks to this. And tumekuwa nayo, this is the 4th month.
Yeah, this is the 4th month.
And we've seen a lot of changes.
Yeah, a lot of changes.
Yes. And then again.
Oh, so this is the same one, but this we've incorporated the head for those who have a weak neck.
Okay.
So that when the head gets there,
inamzuia
asiende nyuma. Always you can put a strap.
It's not independent. Haitafanya mtu akakuwa dependent kwa hii.
No, we always believe if you continuously put the head in the right position, it gains strength.
Yes. Okay.
Rather than you do it like this, so it will always remain like.
So hii ni mtu ambaye mgongo wake ni weak na pia shingo nayo ni weak.
Yes, shingo pia ni weak.
Okay. Now we have this, and then we also have hii hapa. So hii ni miguu na kiuno ama
this one, this one has a lot of functions. If you look at this, it starts all the way from the waist.
Okay.
So it is jointed here.
Okay.
Yeah, this joint. So it is jointed here for sitting.
Okay.
For those who have the weakness all the way from the hips.
Okay.
Yeah. A child maybe is 4 years, has not been able to stand.
Okay.
So you have to train that. So we must give a supportive device. So imeshika all the way from the hips.
I think Jude is supposed to get this. The next one.
You are supposed to give this.
That's the next one.
Okay.
And
it is jointed so that the moment unatembeza mtoto,
you are able to.
Yeah, you're able to train mtoto.
Okay.
And again, inashika magoti, pia inashika mguu, pia inaweka in the right position. Yeah. So a child can stand in this for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're doing the training. And one thing nimeona, this is out of my experience, one thing that I've seen, these children most of the time, they always want to stand.
Yes.
Yeah, they like standing. And if they are supported to stand, they would always want to walk. It is just natural. Yeah, a child, the moment amepata kusimama, atataka kutembea. So when they are fitted with this, it may not take long before they want to go, as much as they're still weak. Yeah.
But they would want to experience.
Yeah, they would want to experience.
Why at the back of my mind, huwa saa zingine nakaa chini namwangalia mtoto wangu, when he's silent, he stares into the space, and then at the back of my mind, I'm like, what is this boy thinking? Because the sister is walking, the sister is trying to talk. The girl.
Yeah.
She's active, she's running everywhere. So huwa nafikiria, je, huyu mtoto anatamani awe anatembea kama sister yake ama anakaa kama sister yake. So when we are seated in the house, what we normally do, we sit with him. So nakaa namwekea mkono hivi, and then and he enjoys it. So this shows these people also have a brain of their own.
Yes,
it's only that they can't express themselves, but they understand exactly what is going on.
Brain has so many compartments that are controlling so many things in the body. The speech, the ear, the nose, the eyes, the legs, and every other thing. So if the hands are affected, it doesn't mean maybe other parts are affected.
Yes.
That part, it is only that we can't actually tell. But these children think. I have an experience of a child lives with the CP, but is very intelligent. Yes, it's very intelligent. They have difficulty in writing, but their memories are very sharp. Yeah, very smart in the memory. Yeah, so we may not know what they think, but if we are so much close to them,
you'll understand.
Utawa understand.
Hii ni ya mguu anavaa kwenye.
Hii sasa wakati mtoto ameanza kutembea, nilikuambia tukianza kwa healing inaanza kwa huku juu, inakuja kwa shingo, mgongo, mguu ikienda chini.
Yes.
So finally tuseme mtoto amefanyiwa therapy, amepewa hizi devices akatumia. So by the grace of the Lord, the child is
it's a journey of faith. They say. Yes.
So if the child ameweza kusimama, so anapewa kama sasa hii inashika the ankle joint. So hii inashika the ankle joint, kama kuna walking frame yake pale, amefungiwa hii, iko na joint yake pia hapa. So akishavalishwa anatembea nayo.
It makes it easier for them.
Yes, because sometimes utapata ako na flat foot ama foot imedeform kidogo.
Let's go to the consequences of not doing therapy for someone, or for a child who has CP.
Now, there are so many consequences into this. Number one, these the physical consequences.
Yes.
If a child is not put into therapy or management for this CP, number one, this child will develop severe contractures or stiffness of all the joints. So that is all the way from the elbow, the knee, and the foot. Number two, there are pain that will come in with the stiffness. So this child will not be able to straighten the hand.
The hand.
Yeah, they will be feeling pain. If you touch them, if you want to hold them to put them in another place, it will be terrible. Number two, this child, these are the daily activity things. As a parent, the question that a parent would always ask, will my child stand? Will my child walk? Or something like that. As in, at the back of their mind, there is something that they expect from a child.
Yes.
If you fail to take the child for therapy, you can't achieve any of these things. Feeding will be a problem. the cognition will be a problem. Contractures will always be there. And again, by the end of the day, those children, most of the time, they tend to lose weight. Yeah, because there's something we call disuse. If any part of the body imewekwa tu pale haitumiki, then it'll grow thin.
Yes,
it'll grow thin, so they won't have that strength to do anything. So we always encourage, take the child for therapy. With therapy, we'll stimulate the body, cognition, and at least by the end of the day, God willing, finally they will be able to move from one place to another.
Okay.
Yes.
Na kuna mzazi ambaye yuko pale nje sasa hivi anatizama hii video na anatamani sana mtoto wake awe anaweza katembea. I would like you to also tell people in your own words direction vizuri, and would you do you guys offer home calls ama house calls?
Now, for someone who is back there na natutazama kwa wakati huu, maybe you know someone ama ni wewe ndio uko na mtoto mwenye anaishi na shida, I would advise that please try as much as possible you bring this child to a medical facility asaidiwe. There is that can be done, and it is that we can't do, because we can't do 100%. Tafuta wakati, leta mtoto hospitali, tutamtibu, and I'm very sure, because we're always positive, that you will see some good results.
Do you have success stories?
There are a number
that
I've seen. I know of a child that came into our facility akitembelea magoti.
Okay.
Alafu tukamtengenezea kifaa kama hii ya kutembea. So after 1 month, actually, and it was just 1 month, I can attest to this. After 1 month, when the child was brought back to the facility, the child was able to use this with a walking frame.
Wow.
And I can assure you, I was very happy that day. It's like I've never seen something like that. Nilifurahia sana. So there are successful stories that we've seen. Then again, as much as they may not be the same, but utapata kama mtoto hata kuwa anakaa. Unapata sasa mtoto anaweza kukaa. Kama shingo ilikuwa inasumbua. It is so motivating to see a child progressing well. Yeah, and those are some of the things that I've seen.
Your phone number, do you mind giving?
Kwa wale ambao wangependa kutuona ama kupata services zetu, we are based there in Kasarani. Opposite Kasarani police station or close to Isipe. When you come there, utapata everything that is pertains to cerebral palsy. So my contact is 0719 62 82 76.
Okay.
Yes.
0719
62 82 76.
Thank you so much kwa kukaa na sisi. So if you need his services, you can either hit my inbox or you can call the number yenye ameisema, na pia nitaweka kwa description pale chini ya video so that you can also get the help that you need. And parents also are going through a lot. You taking care of a child, and at the same time, you also need to take care of your mental health is also another big thing. And I always tell parents, if at all you feel like you're overwhelmed, it's not bad to ask for help. You can always ask for help any single time from the people that you trust, or you can call me. I'm on the inbox to Anita, maybe I'm going through this and this, and I'll always share my experience, and we can always have a cup of coffee, and we see how we can walk this path together as parents who are raising special need kids, especially watoto ambao wako na CP. And to you guys, happy Cerebral Palsy Month and all the best. Thank you so much for staying with us. Na pia usisahau kusubscribe, na pia usisahau kushare, kulike. Kumbuka, bado tuko na giveaways zetu. Ukilike, ukishare comment, ukishare video, you just send me the screenshot on my Facebook, Instagram, ama Twitter. Just send me as a message that you've shared or you've subscribed. Kuna credit ya 50 bob kwa watu wenye wana share na pia kusubscribe. Usipitwe jamani. Collins,
Yes.
I'll be calling you some other time. This is a conversation yenye haiziisha leo.
Yes.
I think it's there's so much that we can talk about, especially when it comes to equipment za watu ambao wanaishi na changamoto. Mwanzo watu wanasema, kuna mtu hapa amenitumia ujumbe ameniambia equipment huwa ni expensive sana. Je, mtatupunguzia bei ama? So that if someone is watching here and is maybe akuje through this podcast, huyo mtu anaweza kapata discount?
Anita anaweza pata. Yeah, we are not there to make money, but we are there to help. It's a calling.
Yeah.
There are cases where tumetibu mtu for free. Tumepeana tu.
And they also need to be given these things for free.
They are also well wishes. I know of a lady who has been paid for. Yeah, alileta mtoto, and there's also another parent mwenye pia alikuja.
Okay.
Now that they share, vile umesema, they share the same pain. Aliona amlipie.
Okay.
So personally, I also even pay for people who cannot in the same facility.
Samwambe mwenye alilipa nilipie hichi kidude cha kutembelea. Anyway, if you have a special need child na unataka equipment, please hit me up. If you go there through me, you'll always get a discount.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's true.
See you next week on Monday. Asanteni sana. Happy CP month to each and every person who is watching this video. Tukutane next week.